Good evening, Kiama, and welcome back to the Bugle Bulletin. On the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month, we honour the sacrifices of armed forces members who died in the line of duty with a moment of silence. Remembrance Day services were held at several locations on the south coast today. At Kiama's Remembrance Day service in Hindmarsh Park, Mayor Cameron MacDonald addressed attendees to remember the courage and bravery of those who gave us the freedoms that we have today.
Really important day. Yeah, I think Remembrance Day, 11th hour, 11th day, the 11th month has always been special, and I think it's really nice that people are continuing and further reflecting on the day and the importance that it has.
The ceremony also featured stories from local historian Phil Wyatt, who shared the life of Private Mick Hanrahan, a Kiama soldier wounded in 1918 who returned home to live a quiet life after the war. As the last post echoed through the park, the community stood together in silence, united by remembrance and gratitude. There were more than 100 community members at Gerringong as well. Local school students Hamish Burke, Ivy Payne and Isaac Winchester addressed the gathering to tell the story of 4 Gerringong locals who were among the 64 young men who headed overseas more than a century ago for World War I, but never returned. A heartbreaking act of vandalism has struck Peace Park yet again, leaving the Illawarra Rose Society questioning their next steps and urging council for action. The thieves uprooted multiple unique plants, including the park's St. Patrick's Day display. Kiama councillor Yasmin Tatre has recently brought up concerns over the lack of police presence, urging for 24/7 police presence in our LGA due to vandalism being on the rise. The Gerringong Rural Fire Service has welcomed a new pumper truck to the fleet. Captain Andrew Welmsley told the Bugle about its capabilities and what the truck will provide to the RFS volunteers and the Kiama region.
So you're here at the Gerringong Rural Fire Brigade, and we're excited to show you our brand new pumper, a Tatra, which is an unusual brand in Australia, not many around, mainly in mining and military use, but we are fortunate enough to have the first one in service in New South Wales. It's a beast. It's a significant step up in capability from what we've had in the past. It's more powerful, it's got a more sophisticated pump, more functionality, breathing apparatus in the cab, so we have a faster response time, and we love it. So wave if you see us driving around as we train and get used to the new beasts around Gerringong.
Now to Aaliyah with your sports.
History was made at Jones Beach over the weekend, with young surfer Alice Hodgson becoming the first female ever to win the annual Jones Beach Board Riders Robbo's Round. The knockout-style event saw 64 surfers compete, with Hodgson taking out 13-year-old Lennox Lindsay in the final. Organisers say her win was a coming-of-age moment that inspired the next generation and a proud milestone for the local surfing community. The Illawarra Hawks are back in business, stringing together back-to-back wins for the first time this NBL season. After a 107-93 win over previously unbeaten Melbourne United, the Hawks backed it up just 2 nights later with a 107-90 victory over Cairns. Former NBA star JaVale McGee led the charge with monster performances in both games, while Will Hickey registered the season's first triple-double. Coach Justin Tatum praised the team's effort as Illawarra climbed to 8th on the ladder ahead of Sunday's clash with rivals, the Sydney Kings. And that's your Bugle Bulletin. Good night, and as always, stay classy, Kiama.